Yo, if you want another spaghetti team? You want another spaghetti team? All right. Yeah, so I could run spaghetti in the... I'm just gonna run spaghetti in the lead spot here. Let's just try this team with spaghetti in the lead spot. It's gonna have very similar matchups. It's gonna have very similar matchups. So let's try it. Let's try it. The upside here is that we actually have a decent Charizard matchup. Yeah, because we can actually sort of wreck its day with Rock Slide. So all right, let's go. Let's go. Nuclear Z's, our first opponent in this set. Lapras, I mean, it should be, yeah, for Premier. It should be Skull Bash Surf, which is why I'm not running it. I don't have a Skull Bash one made yet. We'll Stream Buddy one. Poliwrath, deal. Let's go. Let's go. You can barely see my opponent's Pokemon currently. That's not great. That's not great. Obviously, they will Ice Punch us, but I don't think this works out for it. A-Muk is a very good safe switch, yeah. Very, very good. So, ow. Oh, smart play. This wasn't timed correctly, but we lagged, so this play works out for them. Downside for them is that we have some pretty good counters to this. We have some pretty good counters to this. Why is it so big? It's a thick boy. It's a thick boy. Was my camera getting all blurry obscure? That happens sometimes. So what I normally do here is I throw a Mega Horn relatively early in this matchup. It leaves enough health on the Venusaur to farm it down and have another charge move ready to go. Because it doesn't... Oh, it does KO. Never mind. I feel like I've been lied to. Okay, let's drill run this. And we'll go from there. We can win this fight, but I don't feel like I need to commit shields here. And, you know, if they're not going to shield anything, then this is fine. We're going to save the shields for Alolan Muck. I really like how Alolan Muck plays. Even Dynamic Punch, yeah, doesn't quite get us. And the Mud Shots don't do very much. So if they... I don't want to get farmed by Mud Shot. That's not what we want to see. It's all right. Even a nice punch here isn't going to do much to us. It's all right. What's up, Inbound? Oh, yeah, the camera angle around Tangrowth is not ideal. Oh, hey. Oh, crap. I misjudged that a little bit. So, they're on Dragon Breath. This is going to be an Aqua Tail. I probably should have shielded the Aqua Tail, but I think this is going to come down to charge moves anyway, and I think one was going to get through no matter what. So we'll see if I regret this. I very well might. I very well might regret this at the end here. Oh, Inbound. Yeah, I think I just had the math wrong there, because yeah, you're right. I threw that charge move. So what I'm gonna do is just... Okay, so we shield this. We need to have 2 of these ready to go, basically. So that's why I'm just... Oh, hey. Cool. And then I have 2 of these. I was like, I think their play is to duck out, so I just kept an eye on it. They didn't time that duck out particularly well. Dragon Breath is a 1-turn move, though, so I have to be very careful here. Oh, God, I hate this game sometimes. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I knew it. I called that shot. I was like, Dragon Breath is a 1-turn move. It's gonna sneak in between. It shouldn't sneak in between, but it's a 1-turn move. That's annoying. All right. Well, shit. I mean, that's a game design thing that drives me nuts. Also worth noting that we missed a Rock Slide on Tangrowth that probably cost us that. The Rock Slide on Tangrowth would have been a big deal. Nothing I can do about that. Play better. If we had played slightly better, we would have won that. I don't want this though. I want Venusaur back. Venusaur is the Pokemon I actually want here. Okay, let's go. What are you gonna do? All right, Sophie, our next opponent. Let's go. Let's go. Venusaur and Obstagoon. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I know many of you were hoping for Obstagoon, so here is your Obstagoon. That is not enough for a gunk shot, so I'll take a Night Slash. I'm gonna keep an eye on. What I'm worried about is them ducking out. Okay. I was like, I'm worried about them sequencing a duck out. I don't know if this one has Trash Can. It should have Trash Can. It should have Trash Can. Obstagoon without Trash Can is not what you're looking for. I think you want Obstagoon with Trash Can. I'm getting the sense that the Venus, like, they have one good Venusaur counter on their team. It could have the beam too. Like, my guess is they have one good Venusaur counter on their team. All right, I'm not shielding. We're gonna take shield advantage, and you know, this is a relatively good matchup for us because counter just doesn't do enough, right? Yeah, Obstagoon is an absolute house. I love Obstagoon. Yeah, that goes down. We're gonna see something come in. So Alolan Muck, that's fine. If they try and snarl me down, I mean, this is a lot of snarl energy for them, but at the same time, like, I feel pretty okay with this. Like, we get to land that, which hits way harder than you'd expect. And I think my plan here is to actually go into our own Alolan Muck, because this just sort of turns off all that energy they've farmed up. Like, okay, cool. They've got a bunch of energy, but none of these moves hit hard enough for me to care about. So we get to just preserve our shields here. Like, Sludge Wave, great. Like, you can Sludge Wave me all you want, friend. Like, I'm just not in a position where I care. And I really like the idea of setting up our Escavalier in the back with the shield. Although we're gonna switch now. Mostly because I was like, I think I might be able to catch them tapping too hard. Oh, friend, I'm sorry. GG's. They got a little aggressive with their tapping, and we stole that. We were gonna win that anyway, but yeah. Whoopsies, friend. You gotta play heads up. You gotta play heads up. All spaghetti, no Charizards, please. All right, Ice Doll, G3, next opponent. Let's go. Let's go. We've got a Venusaur and a Toxicroak. Yeah, that's not the matchup we're excited about. We don't have a good Toxicroak matchup on our team, frankly. We really don't. So our plan is to just try and do enough damage to the Toxicroak here that we can beat it. So that's an early shield. Usually means they're planning for the long game, which implies baits. That's kind of my rule of thumb. Like, anytime in a matchup like this somebody shields early, I generally assume baits are coming. But I don't have a counter for Toxicroak on my team, so I forgot to see my A-Muk to Acid Spray. All right. Are you gonna double bait me? Nope. There's the Sludge Bomb. Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with the way this matchup has played out to an extent. We're gonna get duck out of there with that. We'll go here. And if they throw body slams at me, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, Prop Slate after Community Day. Swampert could be in the back, yeah. And if Swampert's in the back, I feel really good about the little maneuver we just did. Our opponent's struggling a little bit too, so. Okay, let's just throw we'll throw a drill run at it. I just don't want to put myself in a position where we accidentally die to the combination of damage here. There we go. And what do you got? What, you bring back the Toxicroak? Yeah, Toxicroak comes back. Unfortunately, not going to have enough energy here because they burned that energy on that Sludge Bomb and then switched. So I just wanted to manage my energy in a way where Escavalier had a drill run. And then their last Pokemon is... Oh no. Oh no. Well, the upside for them is that Obviously, we're gonna die. You know, we can't stay alive here. But I have a charge move on Venusaur. So, and I should win CMP here. So we're just gonna come in and throw the charge move. I get a little risky there because obviously if we don't win CMP and we get like skull bashed, I'm gonna be very sad. But I feel like if the game works as intended, we should win that. So I'm just gonna hope the game works as intended. Famous last words. Yeah, chicken salad. It's more that sometimes when you switch Pokemon, I know I still had A-Muk. I'm aware. But it still would have been annoying. Like if they had skull bashed me, A-Muk is gonna have a real hard time. Let's run it back. Yep, exactly, mushroom style, exactly. All right, Ragnaroku. Let's go. Ooh, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. Exactly, obscure. That's why I was worried. All right, Metagross. We found a Metagross. All right, well, I'm gonna go to Alolamuk, which is kind of our safe switch. They are seemingly keen to stay in here. I'm okay with that. I would love for them to shield this. That makes my life very easy. Nope. Not shielding also makes my life pretty easy. Shadow Machamp, sure. I'm not sure. Meteor Mash would have made more sense. Cross Chop, yeah. I'm seeing if I can get to a Gunk Shot here because it will make me smile. Yeah, we're gonna throw the Gunk Shot. I assume that this is getting shielded, but you resist Dark type moves, so maybe you don't shield. Bye, friend. See you later. I'll take it. All right, well, we've lined everything up okay. We might just get multi-shielded by this Togekiss. It's the thing I'm most worried about, is just Togekiss. Like, I mean, the Metagross is dead. It has a charge move, right? The Metagross literally has a charge move. So, like, I do have to keep that in mind. I probably should have baited. But, you know, there's the Ancient Power. Oh, nope. So I guess we shield this. Yeah, I was like, he's gonna switch in and use the charge move, so that actually works out okay. And then we're just gonna have to, like, what I'm trying to figure out here is whether or not, yeah, I'm just throwing straight sludge. Like, I don't want to open the door for I know I can bait here, but if I was this player, I actually might not shield one of those moves. I also, because I didn't need to bait, because your only win condition is probably a no shield on a bait and save that shield for the last matchup. And I didn't want to give them that option if I didn't have to. GG's. Our opponents seem to be very interested in not shielding things, so I didn't want to give them the option of not shielding at the end and then winning accidentally. Let's go. Let's run it back. I'm ready. All right, Volvic, our next opponent. Poison Jab on A-Muk. I don't think that's right, the Muk. I think you still want Snarl. Snarl's just such a better move, and Poison Jab just doesn't do it. Just doesn't do it. Venusaur and Electivire. All right, well, Electivire has Ice Punch. I am aware of the Ice Punches. It doesn't mean I'm going to shield Ice Punches, but I'm aware of them. Upside is we don't have to shield the first Ice Punch, right? Like, it hurts, but we don't have to. It does about half. What I don't want to do is find myself in a position where I have to shield any of them. Unless they do it first. So they've shielded. That's fine. I believe the play pattern here is that I should be able to get to this Frenzy Plant before they get to a second Ice Punch here, and we should win in the one shield. If they shield here, I'm considering pivoting to our, let's see, there's the shield, so we're gonna do one, and then I'm gonna switch. Oh, I was hoping to catch him off guard there. So this is probably a wild charge, but I'm gonna let him face me with it. Yeah, like that sucks. But given that they're likely to counter swap me now, I did not want to. I'd rather just save the shield. I'd rather just save our shield for a rainy day, essentially. So Mega Horn does a lot to Swampert, in case you didn't know. Enough so that they're gonna have to throw a charge move at me. And then we'll just save this. We'll save this shield for one of our other Pokemon. So we get to come in here. I would love for them to not get a charge move off. Perfect. Perfect. And what do you got in the back here? What do you got in the back? We still have our Muck. And what are they doing? They're running their switch timer. Vine Whips get the job done. And then what's their last Pokemon? Oh, okay. So remember when we talked about one of the things that's well, I mean, we're gonna sludge bomb this thing, but one of the things that's really great about having the trash can is that if we died there somehow, we could absolutely one-shot this. We're still gonna trash can it because I can, and you know, what would the stream be without a little extra trash can hype? GG's, friend. A lot of Togekiss in this set. Bombed and canned in the same battle. So much poison. So much poison. I love it. Definitely overkill. It was definitely overkill. But that's one of those instances where, like, if shields had been down and they had some energy, like if they managed to kill our Venusaur and shields were down, Sludge Wave just might not be enough to get you there. Where Gunk Shot will actually kill him. So I quite like Gunk Shot for that reason. We went 4-1 again. It's another nice quick 4-1. The Ultra GBL battles are very, very, very short compared to Ultra League. Oh no.
I am always working, Slav, and every day gotta get a break from that same old I need a